So this is very first video on introductory part of a straight line, and in this part we will be discussing distance formula. You have already learned distance formula in class 10th, but we will use distance formula again and again throughout the coordinate geometry in circle, ellipse, straight line, hyperbola, parabola. So let's finish this thing first. So in distance formula what we have is, let's say we have 2 points x1 comma y1, as you can see here, and x2 comma y2. So we have to calculate the distance between these 2 points x1 y1 and x2 y2, and then we can calculate this distance by using distance formula. Now I'm writing here the distance formula, and so just for revision, sake of revision, here I have d equals to under root of difference of abscissa as well as difference of ordinates, the sum of square of difference of abscissa and difference of ordinates. So first I'm taking care of the difference of abscissa, which is x2 minus x1 square plus the difference of ordinates, and then we will square it. So I'm taking ordinate here, sorry, that is y2 minus y1 and it's a square here. So they should be in this root. All right, so this is the distance formula, and for example I can solve a very fast question here, which is, let's say our 2 points given are 1 comma 2 and 3 comma 4. So in our Cartesian plane we have 1 2 and 3 4, and we want to calculate the distance between 1 2 and 3 4. So I can clearly say that the distance will be difference of abscissa, that is 3 minus 1, and then square of 3 minus 1 and plus 4 minus 2 and the square of 4 minus 2. So it will give you 3 minus 1 will be 2 and 2 square will be 4, and 4 minus 2 will be again 2 and square will be 4. So 4 plus 4 8, that which will be 2 root 2. So if in Cartesian plane we have 1 comma 2 and 1 comma 2 and 3 comma 4, then we can say that the distance between these 2 points is 2 root 2. We can see here, if I plot these 2 points in our plane, so let's say this is our y-axis and let's say this is our x-axis. So here 1 2 3 4, and here I have 1 2 3 4. So in this you can see that 1 2 is here, x coordinate is 1 and y coordinate is 2, and here x coordinate is 3, y coordinate is 4. So this distance is 2 root 2. All right, so this is the distance that we used to calculate by distance formula if this point is a and this point is b. Okay, so now it's time to solve some good questions on this. As you know, we already have idea about distance formula, so let's try out some good questions. So first of all, we will be needing a concept here, and you know, I'm kind of maths teacher who used to give formulas as we are doing some questions. So for this particular question we will be needing very important concept. I will give you each and every concept in detail as you will move forward about the triangle, but for this question we will be needing one very important thing about the triangle, and which is the circumcircle. So circumcircle and circumcenter are very attached thing with the triangle. So if you are circumscribing this triangle in any circle, let's say if this triangle lies within this circle, then I will say that the triangle ABC is circumscribed in this circle. Okay, and the center of this circle, whatever it can be, the center of this circle will be the circumcenter. Okay, so let's say, and these 3 points will be the radius. Okay, so if the circumcenter, which is P here, this is circumcenter. So if the circumcenter is P, then I can say that PA equals to PB equal to PC equal to radius. This is very important. Please note it down somewhere. So circumcircle and this is circumcenter P. Okay, all right, this is very important. And I can also say that the circumcircle of a right triangle is the midpoint of hypotenuse. Okay, so this is again an important concept. we will look at this type of small things as we will move forward in this course. So if this is a right triangle, okay, so in this right triangle the circumcircle is the midpoint of hypotenuse, because these two parts are equal. So if the midpoint of hypotenuse here we take, then it will be center, okay. And the drawing is very unclear, so you can check it by drawing yourself. All right, now let's move forward to do some questions. Okay, so in our first question we are having the vertices of triangle ABC are 2 is to 1, 2 1, 5 2 and 3 comma 4 respectively. Then we have to find the coordinate of circumcenter and also the coordinate of and the radius of circumcircle. All right, so please pause the video and do some maths by using distance formula, then come back again here on the solution. So I am solving here. Okay, so as given in the question we are having a triangle. All right, and in the triangle we have three coordinates. The a is 2 comma 1, b is 5 comma 2 and c is 3 comma 4. All right, so let's say the circumcenter is somewhere here, the which is p. So if I join p to a and if I join p to b and p to c, they are all equal. So I can say that pa square equal to pb square equal to pc square. Then I will be solving first these two, then these two, and then we will generate two equations and then we solve these two equations. All right, so first pa square equals to pb square. Now why I am using square, because just to remove the root of the distance formula. All right, so pa square, pa will be let's say the coordinate of p let be x comma y. So pa square will be difference of abscissa, that is x minus 2 square plus y minus 1 square equals to pb square. The pb square will be x minus 5 and y minus 2. So x minus 5 square plus y minus 2 square. All right, so after you solve these two, after opening the square, we will get x square plus 4 minus 4x plus y square minus 2x plus 1 equals x square plus 25 minus 10x plus y square minus 4x plus 4. All right, if we cut the things down and simplify this equation, because x square get cut with x square, y square with the y square term, and after solving these two things we will get 3x plus y equal to 12. So this is our first equation. Then we will be solving this part, that is pb square equal to pc square. So let's come here again, and we will be doing pb square and pc square. So pb square, as you can see from the figure, will be x minus 5 and y minus 2. We have already done here. So pb square equals to pc square, and x minus 5 square plus y minus 2 square equals to pc square, which will be x minus 3 square plus y minus 4 square. So I can say that here we will get after solving these two squares, we will get x plus 3y equals 10. So here we have two equations here. The first one is here and the second one is here, and as you will open it, you will get x equals after solving these two, you will get x equals to 13 by 4 and y equals to 9 by 4. How you can solve them? Just multiply this second equation by 3 and subtract the both of them. Okay, so you will get the answer. So what is this x and y? So as you have imagine that x and y are the coordinate of circumcenter here. So this answer will be 13 by 4 comma 9 by 4. All right, now this is your first answer, the coordinates of circumcenter. Now you have to find the radius of circumcircle. So radius of circumcircle can be PB, PA or PC, because all of them are equal. So we can easily calculate the radius of circumcircle by under root of uh, for P I am doing, that is 2 minus 13 by 4 square plus 1 minus 9 by 4 square. Alright, and after you solve this maths, you will get radius equals to 5 root 2 divided by 4. Alright, so this is your first question, and this is good question, so note it down somewhere. we will be doing our second question here. So for the second question, just have a look here. The coordinates of base BC of isosceles triangle are 1:3 and -2:7. Then the four options are given. Then which of the following four or more than one can be correct are the coordinates of vertex J? I am again giving you a challenge of this question. This is a good question. You just have to equidistance, but yeah, take your time because it's not that easy. Okay, so let's do it first. I hope you have tried it well. So in the question number 2, what we are having is a triangle which is saying in the question that it is isosceles. So let's say the triangle is ABC, and the B coordinate is 5, 2, and the C coordinate is oh wait, I think I've taken from the coordinate back. So here the coordinate of point B 1 comma 3 and -2 comma 7, sorry. So 1 comma 3 and -2 comma 7. Okay, so what I'm doing here is, because the triangle is isosceles, so AB equals to AC. Okay, so this side equals to this side because the triangle is isosceles. So AB will be, so instead of AB I can do that AB square equal to AC square to remove the root of the distance formula, and let the coordinate of A is x comma y. So I can say that x minus 1 square plus y minus 3 square equals to AC square, which will be x minus or minus 2 will be x plus 2 square plus y minus 7 square. Alright, and after you solve it, you will get x square plus y square minus 2x minus 6y plus 1 plus 9 equals to x square plus y square. I am opening in same fashion both of the square. Okay, so plus 4x minus 14y and plus 44 plus 49. Okay, after you solve this this whole equation, you will get 6x minus 8y plus 43 equals 0. Now we have four options. As you can see that out of these four, minus 7 comma 1 by 8 and 1 comma 6 minus 1 by 2 comma 5, and the last option is 5 by 6 is to 6. So as you put these four options, we have to hit and trial this question. So the A is satisfied by this equation, and B is not satisfied, because if you put here you will get not, you will not get 0. C and D both are again satisfied. So these two are also satisfied, but the point is the C option is the midpoint of BC side. Okay, the C option is the midpoint of BC side. As you can solve here, the midpoint is sum of x coordinate divided by 2, that is 1 minus 2 by 2, and sum of y coordinate, which is 3 plus 7 by 2 divided by 2. The midpoint we will look at it in the next lecture. This will give you minus 1 by 2 comma 10 by 2, which will be 5. So because the point is lying on BC side, and this will make it a figure like this, B, C and A. So this will be, these three becomes collinear, so triangle can never be formed in this fashion. So answer will be A and D only. Alright, so hope to see you on the second lecture of the straight line, which will be section formula. Till then, have a good day.